What's up, everybody? It's the podcast before the podcast. It's your host, Amina, and I'm here with another episode. I have a special guest today. Can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Star Andrews.
Okay. So before we get started, I like to pray. I always give my guests the opportunity to pray, or you could not. Would you like to, or no?
I mean, you could say it. I'm gonna bow my head and close my
Okay, I'll hold
eyes.
your hand. Okay. Whew. Dear Heavenly Father, I come to you as humbly as possible. I ask you for forgiveness of my sins, known and unknown. I thank you for waking me up today. I just thank you for this moment. I pray the conversation is positive. I pray we leave gaining something from it and it could hopefully touch someone else and help their situation. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Okay, so don't forget, hold it. Sorry. Are you nervous?
Very.
Okay, so when people are nervous, I like to start it off with a little warm up. So I'm gonna ask you like five little silly questions. You can ask me them as well if you want to. But I'm gonna start with what's your favorite color?
That's hard because
Really? Cause you have more than one, or
yeah, it's
name your
like
top three.
red, black, and pink.
Okay,
I,
that's
I
cute.
don't know
Red,
why
black,
black,
and
but
pink. Right, red and black. Black is cute though.
yeah.
Sometimes they say it just come from a mood somewhere. All right. What did you have for breakfast?
Today, what did I have? Today for breakfast, I had a tuna sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
tuna melt with provolone cheese with some spicy mustard with the
okay.
roll toasted.
You made it yourself or you went and
No,
got it?
I got it from this deli next to my job.
Okay. All right. Do you have a favorite number?
My favorite number is 20. I don't know why. I think it's
Mm.
just because it's the day I was born.
Okay, that's good enough. What month?
May.
Okay, Taurus in the building.
Yep.
One more thing. Name something good that happened to you today.
I clocked out of work. No, I'm playing. but
It'd be like that.
um oh, my coworker, she brought me lunch today.
Oh, that was nice.
Yes.
Okay, what you have for lunch?
I had some pepper steak with some yellow
Okay, so you've been
rice.
eating good. Okay, all
That was
right.
so nice. Like that's my work bestie.
That's nice. You need a work bestie.
Mhm.
Um, we're gonna talk about the work husband, but anyway. All right. So your topic today is. Would you like to introduce it?
It's dealing with toxic family members.
How to deal with toxic family members. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Can I ask you what made you want to pick that topic, or?
I just feel like nobody really talks about like what they do to get over the situations that they
Mm-hmm.
go through with their family members, or
Mm,
like how they just move on from situations and act like it doesn't affect them, but it does, and then they
and we
just
still gotta be family.
yeah,
Family.
family,
Like
whatever,
what is
but
family?
right,
Okay. Oh, this is a good one. All right.
yeah.
Do you want to say you want to start off with like a
Well,
situation, a question, a thought, a
um,
specific area of it? I know it's
I
hard
would
dealing
yeah because
having.
it's like a lot, but I would mainly say like if you are dealing with toxic family members, even if it's like your mom or your siblings or your dad, your cousins, the most important thing you could do is learn how to accept people for who they are,
Mhm.
and also give them grace, but not too much grace. And I mean grace as in just learn, it's basically accepting them for who they are, but also seeing like and realizing, oh, maybe this person went through something in their life, and this is why they're acting this way
Mhm.
towards me, or projecting this energy towards me when they get in this type of situation, or have feel some type of way about something that is said to them.
Right.
So I feel like the only thing you could do is really just focus on yourself,
Mhm.
um, and try to not make it to where you're angry towards everybody else because you're mad or going through something with that person.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you answered that very well. I'm glad you did, because some people don't even reach that level of understanding when it
Right.
comes to toxic people, family
Right.
members, anything. So that is a great thing.
Yeah.
As far as especially understanding who a person is and also not taking it personal. I would say like that falls into you saying you don't know what they're dealing with, what
Right.
they could have been through, why they are this way,
Right.
So be easy, have some grace, be kind. But yes, there's a thin line between having grace and like how much can you accept.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely have to set those boundaries when it comes to those type of people, or
mhm,
like when you're having those type of situations or issues with people, because the, a lot of things you're already going through a lot on your own, and then
mhm,
like when somebody else has their issues and you're trying to be there, or it just like gets overwhelming at a point. And sometimes you just have to set those boundaries with people because they will try to knock you down because of what they're going through. And it's like,
right.
bro,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
bro, chill out.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned as far as like we going through our own things and we trying to
Right.
be here for you. I think there's also a point where I'm not going to say all, but most family members have to realize when they're dealing with a toxic family member and when they are the toxic family member.
Right.
Because I think I've dealt
Definitely.
with both. So sometimes that plays a part too, but that falls under like staying to yourself,
Right.
working on yourself, figuring out why you are the way you are and why you respond to certain things certain ways. It takes a lot
It
to
does.
become a person to understand what someone else is going
It
through
definitely
and
does.
try to, I don't want to say not hold them accountable, but be too much understanding. It takes a lot to be the bigger person.
It does.
So I don't know how much you want to get into it, but obviously you've dealt with toxic family members. Is there anything like specific you would want to touch on or
It's a lot. I've dealt with a
ask
lot. I've dealt with
or
stuff with my mom, my dad, and I'm not even. Me and my mom don't even speak. We just started talking today, actually, only because I had to show her something. But yeah,
that sounds heavy right
yeah,
there, not speaking
it's
to your
very heavy
mom.
because it's not the first time. So it's like, once you get to a point where I was speaking to her, and it was just like, it was starting to get better, and then something else happened again to make us fall out again. So it's just like, damn, like we was almost there. Like we
Mhm.
wasn't fully there, but we were getting somewhere to where we used to be a little bit. Like
Mhm.
situation was getting better, and then yeah, it was like, dang, I gotta go back to where I just started from with my
Mhm.
emotions, like. And that's why I'm in therapy too, because
That's
therapy
good.
helps
That's
me out a
great.
lot. Keep Smiling Therapy, Black owned therapist. You guys
Okay,
need to
yes.
definitely
Shout her
tap
out. What's
into that. Chanel.
Chanel Smiley? Yes,
Yes.
sorry. She's great and she do a lot of different things too. She a
Yes.
Gemini too, so ow. But that's what's up. I'm glad you do go to therapy because that
Yes.
plays a big part in dealing with how to
Yeah.
deal with toxic family members. Now,
Yeah.
I feel like the parent child relationship when it's toxic, it could be crazy.
Very crazy.
Um, I have seen a lot of situations that I couldn't like relate to or understand. So sometimes you can't speak on certain things until you're
Right.
dealing with it.
Right.
But I did come across this pastor before. I don't know what's your relationship with God. I'm a firm believer in the Lord. I
Yes, of
pray,
course.
yes. And her name is Stephanie Aiko. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know. But I just was listening to one of her sermons and it came across a part where some like she was accepting questions and somebody was asking like they explained their situation with their mom. It was crazy. I don't remember exactly what it was, but she was like so over and so done and it's like what can I do or whatever. And she just gave her that advice of like she said we all know the 10 commandments. You have to respect your parents no matter what how the situation is, no matter whether they're good or bad. If you pray, you gotta ask God maybe like, why do I have this type of parent? Like she was saying, like sometimes you don't know your purpose or the reason why you was sent to change certain things, to stop certain things, to break certain things. It was just real deep. And she's like, you have to love them regardless. Give them grace, like you said, have understanding, and more so try to ask God for what you need to deal with it because it's hard having not being able to have a relationship with your mom, I can only assume, and the only reason why I know it's hard because mine's passed away.
Right.
So to be living and have one living and you around, I know that gotta be tough, but you really have to ask him like, you gonna have to help me through this, because like you said, it's like we go and we get somewhere, then boom, it's always something like,
Yeah.
what is it?
Yeah.
What?
And that's
Where is
why.
it? Is it a common stop? Like,
Right, and that's why I just try to keep going and just heal and move on from it every single day. Because if I stay in my room and I'm crying and depressed over something, it's not gonna make me feel better. Like I have to get up, I gotta do something. I'm gonna go with my friends. Like they're my friends is my happiness too. So I'm
shout out
definitely
to
going.
our
Yeah,
homegirls. Yes, that's
definitely.
why
Yes.
friends are important. Good
Yes.
homegirls are important.
Yeah, they are my everything. Like I don't know what I would do without my friends because they keep me so strong and they always give me my flowers all the time, and then just let me know how I'm important to them and everything. And
That's amazing.
yeah,
I love that for you.
like
I noticed that sometimes where you think you might lack somewhere, God
right.
somehow fills it up in other
Mhm.
places. Because that's not everybody can say they have friends like that.
Right.
You know, so that's amazing.
Yeah, I definitely love my friends. They're definitely a part of my support system, right along with the therapist.
Right. That's
Because
good. That's good.
sometimes I'll be having a therapist on speed dial, like, hold on,
Although, let me tell
I'm
you
about
what
to
just
crash
happened.
out. Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna crash out. Like something, calm me down, please, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. But definitely, like everybody needs to know like how to move forward with bad situations because if you keep dwelling on them, it's not gonna do anything better for you.
It's
Like
just going to stress you out
you're
more.
just gonna stress yourself out
Mhm.
more. Like there's things that I've brought to my mom's attention that I wanted to speak about that, she doesn't want to take accountability of, she doesn't want to speak on it. So it's just like, all right, I have to move on. And if I do want to keep a relationship going, I'm
I
just,
have a quick question as far
yeah,
as that. Being that, is your mom in therapy or no?
no.
So being that you are in therapy, but she's not, you see how you said there's certain things she don't want to take accountability for, she don't want to talk about. Did you ever see yourself there before therapy, and whereas therapy helped you talk about things that maybe you didn't want to talk about, or take accountability for things maybe you didn't take accountability for?
Yeah, definitely. Therapy changed my perspective on a lot of things. Like that's one of the biggest things and made me see things from other perspectives because that's why I feel like you do got to think about, oh, what has that person
Yes.
been through, because that's what I think about when I talk to her. It's just like, all right.
You know what else too?
Yeah.
You don't, do you have children?
No.
I know, but they don't know. Okay,
No.
no. I think that's another thing. When you become a parent, then that's when it comes. You be like, oh wow. You understand a little bit more. Like if you had issues with your parent, your mom or dad, like, okay, now I see why maybe they
Right.
could have made this decision as far as this and what they was going through
Right.
while still trying to be here for me. So
Yeah.
that's good.
And
that you
also,
found that
like,
in
they're
therapy.
in a child traumas too. Like,
Yes.
they might
Have
have
you ever
not
asked
healed.
her to come to therapy with you?
I have, but she didn't want. She doesn't see the issues yet. So
Mhm.
I can't change nobody or make them see things that they don't see for themselves. They got to be something that you want to do for yourself. So that's just mainly that, and I just pray that one day she does see it, so
Yeah,
she
that's all
can
you
get
pray
better.
for
And
her. Yep, pray for
the
the
relationships
situation.
can get better because right now the past few years it has not been great.
Mhm.
But what am
As
I
far
gonna
as right now, where are y'all? Do y'all live together? Do you live
No.
separately? No, and y'all
Mm,
still have problems with like getting along, or
it's just her relationships with people. Like I'll be there for her in certain situations, and then it backfires on me, and it's just like, bro, what? Like how am I in the wrong? And I just tried to be here for you. Like it's not making sense. Like,
yeah,
so I just decided to keep my distance, and then
yeah. Sometimes you gotta love people from a distance.
yeah, and also like when hurtful things are said and stuff like that, it's like, all right, I really gotta block you. I'm sorry, but I'm a big blocker. And
Wow, blocking your mom.
Yeah, I am a big blocker. I'm a big blocker.
I mean,
She
there's a
is
thin
too,
line
so.
between keeping your peace, knowing what you're dealing with, because I
And-
don't know personally.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
that's the
So,
biggest thing about it all, because it's like I really got to keep going. If I'm gonna be paying my bills, I got to do everything on my own. You're not there for me to ask for the help or anything, because you want to do what you got going on or whatever.
how many
case
kids
may
do
be.
your mom have?
Only two.
Two. Okay,
Yeah.
you're the oldest, the youngest.
Yeah, I'm the oldest
Okay.
from her, and then my dad, he has 14 kids.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Does she help the other your what do you have, a brother or sister?
My brother,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Does she help him more than she help you, or do
yeah,
she just
yeah.
okay, do you think it has anything to do with like your age or like
I think it's part of my age. I feel like she feels like her job of being a mother is
it's
done.
over,
Yeah,
right? I
so
think that's a good thing that you said that because that's a big, that be a real big discussion and
yeah,
conversations,
yeah, and I
but
feel
it
like
don't stop.
yeah, that's what I said. I was like, I sit and try to think about like when does it stop because my grandma's still being a mom to you. So why do you feel like your
Hmm.
job is done with me?
Right.
Like,
I
how does that
remember
make
having
sense?
a conversation before with a friend, and I was just saying, we was just talking about like the future and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I know I'm gonna always have, because I have 4 kids. I'm gonna always have to have at least a 3 or 4 bedroom, just in case one of my kids want to come home, even when they grow. And they was like, I like that you think like that because
Yeah,
I'm grown right now, and my mom got her a 1 bedroom. I can't go there. So maybe some nights and sleep on her couch. Like
right.
she's saying, is done. It's over.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like
I
me
felt the same
personally,
way.
I feel like I should always be, because I know how the world is,
Right.
and I know how much my mom was there for me and how much
Hmm.
I needed her. There's no way I couldn't be there for you if I can. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like if you
Definitely.
needed to fall back on whatever, who else would it be?
Right.
Is it supposed to be besides God?
That's what I
Let me
say.
say that.
Yeah.
So, and then sometimes you have the parents who are like, listen, my job is done. I done raised you up for ever, however many years, I guess 18 years when they send
Literally.
you off. I did this, I did that. Now I'm going to, mama gotta have a life too.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's literally how it was for me because it was like as soon as I became 18, I turned 18. It was like, oh, if you want your nails done, you got to go get a job. You got to get your nails done. You got to pay for it on your own. And I'm like, wow, okay.
well, I mean, I don't know about that. I feel like yes.
I definitely understood. I definitely
When it
understood.
comes
But
to
I was
nails
just so
and stuff like
spoiled the
that,
whole time, you know? So it's just like, all right, you know what? I'm going to go get my job. Like, and
yeah,
that's
no,
exactly what
but
I
that
did.
teaches you independency as
Yeah,
well.
it
Like,
definitely does.
I feel like like if you do have a child that is independent, you see them being independent, like you would want to help them more.
Right.
But it don't always be like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like they good, but
Right.
then the one that can't be independent, can't be doing that, I gotta help them out. Like
Exactly.
that don't always be the right
Yeah.
way.
And it was like I just a lot of the stuff that we argued about and the actions that came after it made me be more independent with it as well
Mhm.
because it was just like she'll be like, oh, we'll get into an argument, oh, you're being disrespectful, I'm turning your phone off. All right, well, now when I'm the age that I could get my own
Now
phone
we
bill, now I
can't
went and
turn
got
it
my own
off.
phone.
Yeah, now you
Now
can't
I'm on
turn
my
it
own
off.
phone line. Now you can't turn it off. Then same thing with my car. Like, no, she's like, oh, I'm gonna tell the cops that the car is stolen. I'm like, bro, what? Like, why would you tell them it's stolen? I'm driving the
Were you
car, bro.
being that disrespectful that you think she had a
No,
like
I
that?
just think that's just like her way of being in control. Because
Okay.
you know that you have control of something, so you know that you could take it away, and
Mhm.
then yeah. But now when
So
I
when
get
you started
everything,
becoming independent, did things get better or?
no, nothing got better. It was just like it just was what it was. I just be cordial and just keep going day by day.
So
Like,
there's been all the. I don't know how deep you want me to. I could ask. So if it's something you don't want to answer, you could be like something else. Of course. But has this been like forever or
no, it
like?
wasn't even forever. It was literally when I became a teenager. I would say more so when I was like 15,
Okay.
16, really 16 and 15, because I just start having a mind of my own, and I'm thinking and I'm saying everything that I really want to say now instead of just right and just agreeing with her all
And
the time.
listen.
Because when I was younger, I was always agreeing with her. Like,
So you wasn't like. I think that's comes to where today they say kids need to be able to have an opinion, be able
yeah,
to voice
their
their opinion.
opinion, right?
Cause back in the day, you'll bow, no
Exactly,
opinion, even fix your lips.
exactly,
And now more so, it's like they are people, they are humans, and then you're at
exactly,
the age where you are getting older.
right.
You could do more now, like you said, you could think for yourself, and it's like, no, you're gonna hear what I have to say.
Exactly,
Like,
but now
okay,
that's being taken as being disrespectful. Like, how? You
yeah,
just don't like
it's
the
the way
truth.
it's your delivery.
It could be that
It's
too.
always the
Def-
delivery. It's always the delivery.
Definitely.
Um, okay, so we were saying, it has everything to do with the delivery and how you get your point across. So I guess would you say that it wasn't easy to communicate with her? like even when you tried to voice, when you started to voice your opinions and your thoughts and expressions and
No, I think that like sometimes she just feels like she's being judged when it's not. Nobody's judging you. It's just an opinion that somebody has or that I have, and she just doesn't know how to,
accept the
yeah,
opinion.
accept it or or
Okay.
even apologize, or even if you do apologize, you still do it again. It's just
Right.
like
Because after a while, apology means change behavior.
right.
So, okay. So, okay. I know you mentioned before about crashing out. Like, I got to call my therapist before I crash out. So, there was a times when you were, I don't know how far your crash outs go, but there was times when you have crashed out over situations with your mom or other family members. And was there ever any where you just don't speak to them no more today because of that? Or even if you didn't have to crash out, but they get you there to any type of point where it's like, I gotta cut you off. Do you cut them off? Not only your mom, but cousins, like you said, siblings,
Mhm.
aunts, uncles. Do you cut them off,
Yeah.
or do you like keep them around?
No, I very much cut them off. I'm big on my peace. Like I
Hmm.
can't be around people, especially if you got secret animosity towards me or
Oh
anything towards.
gosh, don't.
Like I don't want to even sit around you. Like if you feel some type of way about me at all, I don't want to be around you. I
Hmm.
cut. I block people all the time.
Oh yeah, you said that big blocker. If I
Yeah,
could block my mom, I
yeah,
could block
definitely. Like
anybody.
me and my
You be
sister just
blocking your
started
men?
all the time.
Okay.
Like what? That
Okay, as
is
long
the
as the rule goes for
yeah,
everybody, because they be
definitely.
bending the rules for the guys.
Definitely. I be crashing out on that more than anybody.
Right.
But but yeah, yeah, definitely be blocking people like all the time.
Okay.
I just
Um,
started me and my sister just started talking this year. We didn't speak for the whole 6 years my dad was locked
six
up.
years. Is that? Oh, that's a sister, obviously on your dad's side.
Yeah.
Now you say he got 14 kids. How's your relationship with all of them? Obviously, this with your sister is a problem, but
Well,
do
we
you
don't have a
speak to
problem
all of them
anymore
or?
because we spoke about that. We got over it, and we just put that to the side because everything that we were beefing about happened mad long ago, and it was just like, all right, like we grown now, like
Do you know all of them?
yeah,
Okay, that's good.
yeah,
You, for the most part, interact with all of them. You
yeah,
speak to all of them.
yeah. We
That's
all
good.
speak
That's
together.
what's
We're all
up.
in the group chat. We all speak
Oh,
like all the
okay.
time now.
All right. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
I love being with my siblings.
That's
I
good.
missed when I wasn't. Honestly, that was like so heartbreaking because it's just like
Oh, all
they're
right.
my
That's
babies.
good. I want to touch back on as far as you saying you definitely cut people off. You big on your piece. I agree with that. I feel like sometimes your family could hold you back, and I feel like not everybody, but people be expecting you to always bend the rules
Mhm.
for them because they're family. But it's like, what really makes you family?
Exactly.
Because family, especially when, like, okay, for me, for example, I have my mom's side, then I got my dad's side,
Right.
and it's completely different. Like I see memes sometimes that be like on my mama's side, on my dad's side, but that's real stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Same for me too.
there's stuff on my mom's side that I would have never got from my dad's side, and stuff on my dad's side that I have never seen on my mom's side. So
Right.
it's like, I feel like just because you are family, it would be nice to have a great family, and I love to see that. I love to see when parents are, family oriented with their kids,
Right.
cousins, the Sunday dinners on Sunday, the family
Mhm.
reunions.
All of
It's a
that.
beautiful thing, but sometimes it can't be like that.
Yeah.
And back to when I was saying, as far as praying and asking God, like, what is my purpose here? What I'm supposed to do? I feel like once you know that, it's even easier to know, because some people definitely cut off by some people. I got to cut you off for a moment. It might be, we might come back around to it. Some people, this is something I have to work on because it can help me, and it's
Right.
something that I might have to take accountability in. But that when you know your purpose and you know what you're supposed to be doing, you know what you're here for.
Mhm.
And sometimes you got to cut your family off and not speak to them and love them from a distance. There was a time when
Definitely.
I had to love one of my parents from a distance, and the relationship was better. Like, the conversations were better. We would When I came around, it was more like, oh, I actually missed you, but being around you all the time, no. So I'm
Right.
glad that you are big on your piece.
Yeah. Definitely.
I hope things get better with your mom, that situation.
Yeah. Me too.
You're in
I don't
therapy,
know.
you speaking about accountability, so I'm sure if there is a part where you might play in the problem, or can't see. I think that you probably realize that and are working on that.
Yeah, because I already know, like, I'm very stubborn. I'm a Taurus. Like,
Okay. So
I'm.
you do you see any of your mom in you?
Oh
Like,
yeah, a lot.
and is that the hardest part to deal with when it
Yes,
comes to her?
because I always say to myself, I don't want to be like this to my kids.
Mhm.
Like, I know for sure, like, there's certain things I'm not speaking to my kids how, like, how I was spoken to. I'm not saying things to my kids how, like, that was said to me. All a lot of stuff I'm not doing to my
So
kids.
then
Like, I don't even want them to feel no the way I feel inside, and the
they
hurt
would
that I,
never.
yeah,
I would,
no,
and that's
no,
a great thing. That's could
never.
be a way of looking at what you gain from having this type of mom.
Yeah,
Because sometimes you know you gain good things from. I mean, you gain things from having a great mom, and you gain things from having a bad one. But
right,
if you could look at it, that's great. Because some people might do the same thing. They
right,
repeat the cycle because it was done to them.
right.
So that's good. So, and I think when
Yeah,
you do have a baby, you are gonna be like, wow. And then you might like, I don't know. Do you hug your mom a lot?
no.
Do you tell her you love her? Do you kiss her? You might be like, this is what
No, we
she
don't even
needs.
say that to each other a lot. Nothing. All of that, like, it's like,
You might realize
no.
she might need that once you have a baby. Or she might, I'm telling you now,
I
so I don't know
mean,
what you want to do with the info, but has it been as a child or just when you hit that 16 mark,
yeah,
you
just
said?
as a teenager. Like,
Okay.
really wasn't, the affectionate part really wasn't there.
Do you think
And,
if you walked up on her like, Mom, come here, I love you. Let me give you a hug. It's okay. Like,
like,
give me a
yeah, like when she said,
hug. Okay.
when she said,
Okay.
yeah,
All
but
right.
like just on the reg, like if we were just sitting here right now, I don't even know. I don't even know because
What do you think? You would try it or
I don't even
go
know.
home? Well, I don't know. You said you don't live with her. Next time you see her, try it. Especially y'all just got back talking. Like, y'all talking enough to where you could go see her, or it's like, I still don't want to see you, or.
No, I don't really want to do that. I
Okay.
just want to, I
Okay.
just want to keep going because I got things to do. I got to go back to school. I got to I got to focus on a lot.
So, how do you end up getting back? I think this is crazy to even say getting back in good with your mom or getting back to the point where y'all are speaking again and working on a relationship. Like, is it, have you ever cut her off and dad was
Yeah.
like not speaking to her for a while?
Yeah, we there were times like we didn't speak for like 6 months.
Is
But
that the longest?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like 6 months.
And would you say that you would rather go another 6 months or it's worth trying to make it,
I mean,
trying to
it's
figure
like
out the
both because it's
problem?
like that's my mom. I always love her. But at the same time, it's like I'm not going to keep putting myself or putting myself in a position where you're going to hurt me, you're going to say hurtful things to me, and I got to keep dealing with that. I don't want to
Hmm.
deal with that.
How do y'all end up back speaking? Like after the 6 months, like who reaches out first? Does she come reach out to you? Do
I
you have to
mean,
reach out to her?
she did that time because I still had her blocked. My grandma told me like she texted me and then I unblocked her. But, I don't see myself reaching out again.
Hmm.
Well, like I don't see myself reaching out only because, like I said, I got other things to do, and I just
Hmm.
know like you're focused on what you're focused on.
Hmm.
I'm focused on what I'm focused on. Obviously, if having a relationship with me is not the first priority or one of your priorities
Hmm.
on your list, then why am I gonna make it mine?
Hmm.
I can't. I'm not gonna keep going the extra mile for people or
Hmm.
extending myself the long way and I'm just getting the short end of the stick or they don't even care if I'm in their life or not,
Hmm.
It's just like
I was gonna say, so what about if she tries to reach out again? Like y'all going and it's like a reach out. Like
it's
how
just
would
gonna
you
be
think you would
cordial. It's
handle
just gonna
that?
be a high and by situation because like I said, like I've already wrote my letters. Like my therapist, she told me to write a letter
Hmm.
and you could either choose to not give it to them
Yes,
or you
I've
could
done
give it
that.
to them.
Woo!
But you just write the letter, get all your feelings out, everything how you
I'm
feel.
glad to know things I be doing is in therapy.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. And then I have like 3 journals at home. I have like 3 different ones for 3 different purposes.
So journaling helps you deal with your relationship with your mom, or period. Your
And
relationships with toxic family
everybody.
members,
Yeah.
period. That's a great thing. I
Yeah.
definitely always encourage journal. I should have brought you one. I always
Yeah.
encourage journaling.
Yeah, I love my journals. Like I gotta get some more. I get them right from Five and Below too.
Yep, Five and
They
Below
have
have
like
cute.
the best
Even
ones.
Dollar Tree
Yeah,
got cute
definitely.
ones now. They be
Yeah.
like $3, $5, but they
Yeah.
cute. Okay. You don't. I don't know if you want to talk about it. Like, what do you think you're gonna read her the letter or no?
No.
You
I feel
finished
like it's
it. You wrote
pointless.
it. It's
Yeah. It's
okay.
like pointless. Like
As long as
pointless.
you're not hurting from it, and as long as the issues with your mom is not projecting into other relationships, and I don't know, you said you have a good relationship with your homegirl, so maybe it's not.
Yeah.
But as long as it's not affecting you, and you're actually bitter about it or hurt about it, and you
Yeah.
could, other people could tell, and it's showing.
Right.
I feel like it's not on you. The battle's not on you. It's God's.
Right.
Like you said, you could pray for her. You could pray, like, maybe one day she will get it together. Maybe one day she will understand. Maybe in the future, it will work out.
Yeah,
But
that's
right
what I
now,
just gotta do. Just keep praying and
yeah,
just let God handle it, cause
yes,
there's nothing I can do about it.
right.
You know.
Okay, so I think that's some good advice for
Yeah.
other people out there who may be having issues with their mom.
Yeah.
Does the thought of the fact that life is short ever play a part in how you feel or deal with her?
Definitely. Like I think about that every day. But that's part of the reason why I write my good morning post in the morning sometimes on
Mhm.
Instagram, because that
Follow
helps.
her on Instagram for some good morning posts.
Yeah, because sometimes, it's not only for me, but it gets my mind like in a it gets my mind ready for the day.
Mhm.
And then I'm not just thinking about all the negative things that are happening in my life or
Well, what are you
the
doing before you
traumas.
go to bed? Are you journaling before bed? Are
Yeah,
you letting it go?
sometimes.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah, because
To not even bring that over
yeah,
on
then I
to
don't
the
have,
next day when
because
you wake
sometimes
up.
when you're thinking about negative things, that you might have a bad dream.
All the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's just like
It affects your energy, your
yeah,
environment, what
everything.
you attract,
Mhm.
how things are going to keep going.
Yeah.
Like if you're negative about it, it's going to keep getting worse.
Yeah.
Like so, you sound great about it.
Yeah,
That's a really good
I'm
thing.
definitely moving on. Just got to keep going. I got to go back to school. I got to do something with my life. That even though finding the purpose, like how you said, like
Yes.
I'm still trying to find my. I don't even know. Like I want to go back to school for radiology tech, but then I was just doing a course on cybersecurity. So it's just like
Which one
I
do you
don't
like? Which one do you enjoy?
both of them.
You have fun doing both?
I like doing stuff on the computer a lot.
Okay.
I used to take my computer apart when I was younger
Oh
when it had
my
a
goodness,
virus and put
really?
it back together and it'll
So
turn back on.
cybersecurity might sound like
I
for
used to do
you.
stuff like that, and then I used to but then it's like I want to do radiology tech too, but it's like at a little bit. I don't know if I'm ready to see bones outside of the skin, and
Yeah, because that do come with a lot too.
yeah, I'm scared.
The fact that you was a little girl taking apart computers and putting them back together, I think that's your area.
yeah, that's what I said too.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I'm trying to change the major because I'm just really thinking about doing the cybersecurity.
Yeah, do what you enjoy, so
Yeah.
it don't feel like a job. I feel like
Yeah.
that's how you know. And
Definitely.
I also heard that sometimes the things that you don't like to do might be your purpose because you don't like to do it,
Yeah.
and that might be what he needs you to do. But
Yeah.
pray, ask God. He will let you know. He will tell you all of
Yeah.
that. And once you do, you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna have so much fun doing it. You're just gonna like shoot off.
Yeah, because I definitely need to find something that I love to do
Mhm.
every single day.
Right.
Like I don't want to. I don't want to go to work, and I'm feeling. Oh my god, I don't
I
want to
gotta
be
go
here
to
right
work.
now.
Oh my goodness, I gotta go here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because work takes up so much of our day.
Definitely.
So much of our day. And some people, that's their whole life. And it's like, if it's stressful, that's gonna be bad. So,
Exactly. That's another thing because I have to learn to deal with my emotions at home that I'm dealing with, and in my
and
emotions
not bringing
at
it to
work.
work.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
bringing it to work.
yeah. I see it both ways. I see some people who don't ever bring it to work, and you like, that's
How
a
do you do
strong
that?
person,
Like,
right?
I be
That's a
looking
strong,
like,
every
how do
day
you
you
do
come in
that?
here, great. That's a strong person. Then you got that person who's like, whatever type of day they had at home is coming to work today.
Yeah, like
I
I
had a
might
bad
walk up in
day.
here
I don't give a
crying.
ding. Right.
Listen,
I had an emotional day. Right. I'm crying. I had a good day. What's up? I'm buying lunch. Like,
right.
like your coworker. So that's
Exactly.
good. That's good. That's balance.
Definitely.
Okay. I don't think there's anything that we left out. I know we talked about the relationship with your mom a lot. What about with your dad? How's that?
With my dad, he is. It's like the same thing. I gotta just take them for who he is.
Oh my gosh,
like,
Star. So are you the problem? No, I'm joking.
I'm definitely not the problem. But I just feel like, people are stuck in their ways, and if you don't feel like you need to grow,
Mhm. and
and
change and do
change, and
better.
yeah, then how am I gonna sit there and get you to change and do better for yourself?
And how can you help me do that for myself as
Exactly.
well?
A lot of the, with my dad, we have a good relationship, but mainly because I'm not holding a grudge.
Okay.
If I was holding a grudge, we probably wouldn't have a relationship because of the things that I've felt and been through. He never really took care of me, so it was just like,
Well, that's a good thing that you don't hold a grudge.
yeah.
It's a good
So
thing that you do give people grace.
yeah,
I think
I've
good
seen
things
him do
come to
things
people
for
like
my
that.
siblings and stuff like that. Even when I was younger, it got to a point where I just stopped asking for stuff because
I
I
mean,
know I'm not gonna get it.
14 siblings is a lot. How many moms do you know? Or
5, 6.
five
It's
or
like
six?
6.
Was there one that he lived with and it got more
Yeah,
from him? I was
yeah,
just having a conversation about that earlier.
yeah.
Like,
It's like
it's
that.
hard when dads are in different homes
Mhm,
and these kids get to experience that part of him and the
mhm.
other kids. And, like, do you think that as siblings, y'all held grudges against each other for that ever? Or,
No, I don't think we hold grudges against each other with it. Well, I took it as, that's your dad too. He gonna do what he gotta do, and I just took it as, all right. You know what? I'm gonna just stop asking because I ain't gonna get my feelings hurt. So
mm-hmm,
if y'all want to keep asking, whatever the case may be, whatever the
mm-hmm.
outcome is for y'all, that's what it is for y'all. But as far as each other, no, we don't hold grudges towards each other because of that. We just know how he is. So
Okay. That's good. And
it's
y'all have
just,
always had a relationship with each other, always known each other.
yeah,
That's really good. How,
yeah,
I mean, shout out to him for being able to have that many kids and that many moms and still having y'all together. He remind me
yeah,
of my dad. Rest in peace to Tut.
yeah.
Because he had, what, 21 kids? 17? Yes,
Dang,
he had a lot of kids.
21.
A couple baby moms. I can't count off the top of my head. But one thing, we all know each other.
Yeah,
All always knew each other. Like,
hmm,
so that's good because gotta be hard.
yeah, definitely.
Like, do you get along with their moms too,
Mhm,
or all of them? Oh, that's
mhm.
good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
Well,
I'm cool with all their moms. I don't have no beef with them or anything.
that's good.
My mom doesn't either. My mom cool with all of them too.
That's another great thing.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
yeah. It's no beef with nobody, but him. Like me and my siblings with him. That's
Right,
it.
we gotta
So
jump him.
yeah, that's it.
But,
Literally,
yeah.
that's all it be. But
Okay.
we be trying to, give everybody grace and just,
Mhm.
move forward because
And learn
everybody's
from
getting
it.
older. They
Yep.
definitely learn from it and just keep going. I always tell my siblings, anything that is said to you or how you're being treated, don't take it personally.
Right.
Like,
Right. Because 9 times out of 10, when it's bad or negative, it's coming from that person, whatever they're going through, how
right.
they're feeling. Sometimes it could be a little truth in it, but that's when you know when you have to take accountability. But
Yeah.
never take it personal.
Yeah.
Be like, all right, have a good day.
Right.
Now
Like,
like,
something may have got you mad earlier.
but
Now
I'm
you're
good.
just
I'm
taking it
great,
out on
and
everybody.
especially if the things that they're saying are not true.
Definitely.
My communications teacher told me that in college before. He's like, having self control is one of the most best things you can have. Like, to the point where somebody can say something about you and it's not true.
Right.
It should not upset you at all. Like, you shouldn't feel like you have to respond to it because
Right.
you respond to what you are. Like, just brush it off and don't take
Yeah.
it personal, like you said. So that's
Yeah,
good.
I'm still trying to deal with that. Even with like the tones in people's voices, like the tones, it's like, can you like say that again? Because who are you talking to?
It's always
Like,
your
who are you talking
delivery.
to?
Your
Definitely.
delivery, yes.
Yeah, definitely the tones. Yeah, it's just
Did
so
you ever
hard.
have to deal with anything from a toxic family member that you did realize it was the issue, or you were being a toxic family member at the moment and you had to change and maybe apologize and things are better now? Or have you ever been in a situation like that?
Not that I know of. I mean, not
No?
that they told me about at least,
Okay.
because But um, I apologize if I know I'm wrong. If I know that I said something wrong to you, or
Mhm.
it could have came off in a bad way, or I know you probably felt some way about it, I will apologize because I'm
That's
not like,
good.
oh, I feel how I feel,
And
but
that's it.
yeah, like
Take it how you ever
not
take it.
not thinking about other people's feelings. I don't like to move like that anymore. At least I probably
Anymore?
used to.
Okay.
Definitely probably used to, because I'm stubborn. Like, I'm really stubborn.
So that's what I mean. Like, so you did used to, you changed. Can you think of a time maybe when you did and now you didn't, or no? You just know I could have.
No.
Okay. I just know I could have. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
All right.
like,
Do you have any questions for me or?
and I always try to get other people's opinions too, like
Mhm.
to see if I'm bugging. Like, am I going crazy?
Mhm.
Like, am I
Have you
really
ever
in the
been
wrong?
in a situation where you got somebody's opinion and they're like, yeah, you're bugging right now. You're wrong.
No, because I be calling my therapist. I be
Your
calling.
therapist never tell you that. Obviously, I'm not. They're
No,
not
she
gonna tell
tells
you the
me. She tells
problem.
me I'm the problem in a lot of situations that I deal with, especially in relationships. So it's just like I do be the problem. I'm a little crazy, but
Okay. So if you can say that, do you think you just feel like when it comes to your parents, you just not the problem? You don't
no,
want to
I know
hear
I'm
that.
not the problem.
Okay.
I know with them I'm not the problem at all.
Okay.
I'm the
So
best.
how are you the problem in other relationships if you don't mind answering?
In other relationships, like if I'm dealing
Or
with a
in the
guy,
relationships that you are the problem, how are you the problem?
I know I'm the problem because sometimes I let my insecurities get the best of me, and then I just drag it. Like now I'm
Like
just
insecurities that's from where or for what? Like from past experiences, like as far as accusing them of cheating, like what do you
yeah,
mean?
accusing them of cheating, past experience, and you know things that just happen. It's just like sometimes. Well, I was always insecure about myself, like since I was younger.
Why?
Like I don't know,
It'd be like that though.
they used to call me, being dark skinned, you too
Mhm.
black, and then
Mhm.
they would say my head was round and all this other stuff. So I was like,
Hating.
yeah. So
Mhm.
like I was like always,
Black is beautiful. I have a
yeah,
chocolate daughter. I gotta tell her all the time because kids still today say that, and they don't
exactly,
even know. Like,
exactly. So I definitely ended up falling in love with myself though, but
okay,
it took a
that's
lot to
great.
get there because the confidence was definitely low at one
Yeah,
point
'cause you look
in my
good. You
life. Thank you.
beautiful.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. So, are you still the problem, or you working on that? Like, how's it
I
going for you?
also am the problem because sometimes I react before.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit. That goes back to having self control,
Yeah.
knowing how to handle a situation. But I know sometimes that could be hard.
Yeah.
Are you getting better at it, or?
So my therapist, she sent me this picture. It's like reaction versus what is it? It's like reaction versus
They're getting some Jews right now. Pay attention.
what is it? I gotta look. I really gotta search for it, but it's like reaction
Verse
versus
response or
yes
okay.
versus your response.
Okay.
So that's what I look at every day. Well, not every day, but when I am feeling in that way, if I do need to crash out,
Okay.
yeah, start to think about it.
All right.
But now
So
I don't really. I just block.
okay.
It's better to just block somebody. I don't
So
know.
is it safe to say that it's the guys, like all of them is like
Most of them, definitely. I feel like it's the guys because a lot of guys don't even know how to communicate. It's like
okay.
you'll be trying to speak about a situation and then they don't even know how to say anything back or why they did this or like what was the purpose or reason for you to even do that.
Do they remind you of any other type of relationships in your life or no?
Yeah,
Issues or
my
problems?
dad's.
Okay. How do you feel
When I
about
see
that?
stuff like that, I definitely know like you're not the one.
So do you think that whatever issues you have with your dad are the problem with the men that you have been with or
I just see a
look for?
I just see a resemblance in it sometimes. Like I see certain things in other guys that remind me of my father. So then I'll be
Hmm.
like, no.
Bad
I
things
really,
is ever good things or
yeah. The good things are the protection.
okay.
That's probably what I
Okay.
love the most.
Okay.
The protection, and that's what I feel like I look for the most in guys too,
Okay.
like protection.
Right.
But
You want
also
to
you
feel
being my
safe.
safe. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just need to feel
It's
safe.
something about that.
Yeah,
Be feeling safe and
yeah.
all right. Okay. So is it a repeat to the point where you feel like you have to change your type
Yeah, I
or
definitely feel like I gotta change my type, but I feel like I gotta change my type because it's like a lot of things keep happening in different relationships, and it's like it's not even the same person, but the
The
same
same thing.
situation.
Yeah, because
And
that's what
it's
happens when
weird.
you don't heal certain things about sometimes yourself
Yeah.
or relationships with other people. I don't know,
Or
but
even money, like, you know,
yeah.
like money situations. Like, I've been in relationships with guys, and I hold them down or whatever the case may be, and then boom, they'll get some money, and then now you're acting funny.
Oh gosh.
Now
So
you're
I
acting
feel like
funny.
that falls on the type of, yeah, you gotta definitely change the type because
And it's
you're gonna
happened
have
twice,
some that's
and I was
gonna.
like, and it was like guys that I actually loved, you know. So it's just
Mhm.
like, bro,
So
why
yeah,
would
so you
you?
gotta always
Why would you
gotta
do
change
that?
the type that you love. Change
Definitely.
what it is that makes you love them.
Yeah.
Like what is it? Trying to figure out like what is it that I even feel like I love you. Like,
Yeah.
and start from there. If it's something with you, then okay, I gotta work on this aspect. But
Yeah. That's why I asked my therapist, like, what is it that I need to change? Like,
mhm.
is it's something about me? And then like she'll confirm, like, if it's me or it's that person, or
Mhm.
what is making me feel that way.
Mhm. Right.
So
That's good. Shout
yeah.
out to your therapist.
Yeah, she's the best. She's like my best friend.
That's
I love
good.
her. Like,
That's
I wish I could
good.
hang out with her one day. Seriously.
You probably can. She be doing things. I remember one time she did like I think it was last summer. We used to meet up on the beach like every other Monday to finish
Mm.
goals and to learn things. So she
Yeah.
do be having some things where you can meet her and interact with her. She's
Yeah,
cool.
I need to ask her about that.
Yeah. Yeah, she need
Yeah.
to bring it back. I'm not sure if she's doing it again or did
Yeah,
it
I'm
again,
gonna
but
ask her.
that was great. I actually went and my goal was to learn how to make a bow and I did it.
That's
Yep, she
great.
held me accountable,
Mhm.
having an accountability partner. Um, okay, so are we missing anything? Anything? I think I asked you before. You have any questions for me or anything
How
else
is
you
your
want
life
to talk
going?
on? It's going good.
It-
Um, yeah, yes, it's going good. I won't complain.
Well, shout
God
out
is
to you
good.
starting your podcast, because
Thank
this
you.
is a big thing. You know, I always wanted a podcast too, but
Thank you.
I'm even more excited to be on one.
Yes, I'm glad you came because we've
And
been
this
talking
is
about
my
this for a
first
minute
time.
now. Thank
Definitely was,
you.
like, since before you even started it.
Right, the podcast before the podcast,
Yes,
right? See,
this is
yes.
amazing. I'm very proud of you. I
Thank
hope like
you.
you keep going and it blows up.
Yes,
You start having
period.
celebrities on here.
Amen.
Definitely, because you
I'm gonna
know,
have Tyler
I
Perry.
feel,
No.
yeah, because celebrities be having more problems than we do.
Yes.
They be going,
And you know what?
especially
When I see
actors.
that, I'll be like, yo, you be hearing things like YouTube good for that. You shouldn't be doing it, worried about.
Yeah,
And then you see people up here, mad money, got all this going on, and they
exactly.
still throwing shade, still doing the same thing.
Exactly.
So that's a fact.
Definitely.
We all human at the end of the
And
day.
some people just need to talk to somebody.
yeah.
You know,
And some
they
people need to
probably
learn
just
how to
don't
listen.
have that person to talk
Yeah.
to.
And the person that just listens,
Yeah.
sometimes they don't need a response. They
Right.
just want you to listen.
Mhm.
Be that vent partner.
Definitely.
Okay, well, I'm so glad that you came through. I think this was a great episode.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
I hope people gain something from it. If you having issues with your parent, I hope that you continue to know who you are, appreciate and prioritize your peace,
Right.
and hopefully things do get better with both parents,
Yes.
especially with your father, so that you could stop getting into situations that it's like,
Yeah.
but I see great things for you. I always liked you.
Thank
Hear something
you.
about stars, so that's amazing. Thank you for coming through.
No problem.
This was the podcast
Anytime.
before the podcast, and I look forward to seeing this episode.
Yes. And coming back, and we could talk about other things.
Okay, yeah. What you want to talk about?
I don't know yet.
Okay, come back with it. Come back with it.
Yeah, I gotta think. I gotta think about that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
No problem.